Hi everyone, Linda Reed-Enever, Thinkific approved expert, founder of the Course Creator Circle podcast and creator of the Course Creator Circle guidebook you see here before me. And Winston's got his glasses off today. It's a little bit funny, but you know, we go with what we're going to go with in the world of creating content. So today I wanted to talk to you about using courses to build your authority and grow your reach. Okay, so in lots of ways as coaches and consultants, we love the one-on-one. Don't get me wrong, I still love the one-on-one. I still love working with people one-on-one and to get those breakthroughs in creating their courses or taking their things to market. But I also understand that I have a wide audience. And a wide audience came to me actually through being a Thinkific expert and through running the business Facebook group. And I realized that my diary is not going to align with everyone who wants to learn from me. So being able to create courses expands my reach. And by being able to create courses, I also grow my authority by making myself more accessible to people. So let's dive into why you should look at creating a course for your business. Number one is if your calendar's already booked up, then this is a great way of opening up more ways that people can work for you. Number two is if you're struggling, to get people through at your coaching price level, or we find that, cost of living crises and those sorts of things, people can't afford to work with you at your high level, then let's give them a medium level, entry level offer. So there's a number of ways that you can choose to deliver your course. You can look at 6-week challenges, you can look at evergreen courses, you can look at, maybe getting together with a couple of guest speakers, running some summits, or you can look at a membership and a portal. Okay, so let's focus now on how a course will help you build your authority. So number one, it allows you to reach that wider audience, as I was saying. It allows you to demonstrate that you're showing your knowledge and your expertise, and it pretty much allows you to say, here, on a curriculum basis, this is what I know. Okay, you build trust with people as they learn from you. So one of the first courses you might create to build trust could be a mini course that's a freebie that's a lead magnet to your bigger courses. And you create trust with people wanting to connect with you. Those people then can quite often walk their way up that little marketing tree that I have here behind me. They can walk their way up that tree, that offering tree, and go, okay, I've done the freebie, I've done the ebook, now I'm ready to invest in the premium level service that this coach has got in. The other thing that courses do inside this space, and I mentioned at the start, was it expands your reach. It expands your ability to be able to teach more. That expands your ability then to be able to be known more, because you're able to teach across the world if you've got evergreen courses. You're able to teach across the country. And in my case, why I got into course creation, it allowed me to be able to offer my services to more of the business community, because even with our Australian base, I just couldn't travel to get everywhere I needed to go. So it not only expands my reach, but it frees up my time. And that is a really handy thing when it comes to courses, especially if you find yourself answering that same question over and over again. If you find yourself answering that same question over and over again, then chances are there are lots of people typing it into search, which means you can expand your reach and your authority by being found in search for having the answer to that question inside your course. Okay, so now we've gone through the why it's going to expand your reach, why it's going to work for you. What does it do for your students? Creating a course to grow your authority also helps your students by putting that knowledge that they wouldn't have access to in their fingertips. And I say to people quite often, if you're not prepared to build that course and get it out there, then someone else will. And if you're going to complain that people are learning from dodgy people out there, if you haven't got your course out there, you can't complain. Okay, the other thing is that people do want to learn from you. They want to know how you do X, Y, Z, how you do this, how you do that. And I've just worked with a course creator myself, going through this process that she's got very great educational stuff out there on the web, but it almost becomes overwhelming. And that's the other thing, is you can have the amazing info that leads to your course on the web, but putting it together in a course is the guidebook. It's the map, the system that helps them grow the authority. It's part of the reason that we have our Course Creator Circle community and course and guidebooks and podcasts, is to teach you guys how to put that course together. So right now, I want you to step away and just think for a moment. Do I need more time in my diary? If you do, great, then courses are an option. Do I need to reach more people? Great, course is another option. So then I want you to step back and look at the questions people are asking you, look at the things you repeat daily on a daily basis, and see if you can turn that into a course. Because if you can, then you're set. You've got your first course and you're out there connecting with the world and sharing your knowledge and growing your authority.